Every day, more and more people are entering into the political arena for the first time, especially women, not because they originally intended to, but because they came to a place of frustration and said, enough is enough. Enough is enough with corrupt politicians who seek to destroy their nation's values, opportunities, and especially their freedoms. I'm Dr. Lisa Ann Chung. I'm a political leadership strategist, and I'm also the president for Kenley College, where we provide leadership training and strategy for aspiring politicians. So what's with freedom in particular? And why is it that in the last 2 years we have seen more than 160 nations having great upheaval and people taking to the streets and protesting in the name of freedom? And why is it that we here in the United Kingdom, Sri Lanka, and other countries are also going through political upheaval because they want leadership change? And what kind of leaders are they actually seeking? They are seeking for freedom-focused leaders. Now, you may not remember a Disney program that came around the 1990s, and it was called Pinky and the Brain. And Pinky was a bit of a ditzy lab rat. The brain, however, was highly confident, highly intelligent, and every day would come up with some scheme of world domination. It would fail miserably. And Pinky would ask at the end, "So, brain, what are we going to do tomorrow?" And the brain says, "What we do every day. We're going to try to take over the world." You know, the interesting thing, as much as that was pretty funny, is what we're seeing now. It seems as if we have politicians, some of them highly intelligent, overly confident that they have the power in their hands to take over the world, that they have the power in their hands not to lead, but to control the populations that they are supposed to be serving. And they've forgotten about service, and they've focused more on control and tyranny. Now, what you need to ask yourself, when you look at what you support, when you look at your associations, when you look at the policies that you are seeking to push forward, are you freedom-focused? Are you truly a freedom-focused, principled leader? Or are you one who actually has the mindset of a tyrant? Now that seems extreme, but I truly believe that we are now in a time where there is no middle ground of political leadership. We are now seeing that people are going into one camp or the other, either the pro-freedom camp or the for the tyranny camp. And they think maybe their intentions are good. Maybe their intentions are that if they do what they feel they need to do to control people's thoughts, choices, speech, it will be good for you. And what is the result? It fails miserably. See, one time ago, maybe it worked, but not today, not anymore. And now, the fact that we see all of this global upheaval in the political arena, it's saying to us that the people want a new grade of leader. They want a new type of leader. They want freedom-focused leaders. And they want them to be principled as well, because they will not take leaders that they cannot trust. They will not take leaders who lack integrity. They want to see your consistency, but they want to ensure that whatever you are going to support is not going to take away their freedoms. So are you a freedom-focused leader, or are you that highly intelligent, overly confident leader who says, I have the power, and therefore I will mandate, I will restrict, I will take away, as opposed to releasing the people to freedom. Because the reality is, with freedom comes responsibility. There is a responsibility on your part to facilitate the freedom of choice. There is a responsibility also for you to hold the people responsible for how they manage the freedoms that has been entrusted to them. So how are you going to proceed? Are you going to be a leader who will become known to be a pro-freedom leader, a freedom-focused leader? Or will you be remembered as another little tyrant who did nothing to benefit your community, city, or nation?